Hey, I'm Brian Batista, and my friends call me Bunny. It's a long story. And I'm sitting in Atelier Artista beside a stack of my emotional support books. This is episode 93, where I get my ideas and inspiration. I'm old school, and I like the physical, tangible reality of things I can pick up in front of me. And although these are things I can pick up, these little devices are incredibly distracting and designed as such. I'm addicted to books and to sketching. Not only am I addicted to art supplies, but I'm also addicted to sketchbooks, books of all sorts, books for collecting and reading. And I don't mind splurging on art supplies because I see that like gasoline. It's the cost of things you need in order to create and go forward. Books are the one thing in my life, probably the only thing, where I never feel guilty about buying them. And even with art supplies, I can get cheap, and maybe it's my student, starving artist upbringing, but I'll even skimp on meals in order to save a little more to buy something inspiring. It's not so much a hoarding mentality as it is being prepared. Imagine, if you will, a day of darkness, or another shutdown, or maybe a break in time to just sit down, relax, and crack the binding on a book. I'd have plenty to do. Collecting this many books, yes, it's a bit of a problem. They take up space and they weigh a lot, but I find it difficult to read a book on a digital device. I need to have it in my hands. More so, I imagine having space and tables out with art books and coffee table books just open on display. It's like having a huge gallery in just a few inches of space. I may have all these books, but what I don't have is time to enjoy them. I also have a problem with limiting distractions. So, putting two and two together, in order to stay on this path of learning and being inspired by art, I've started a book club, which will start this Saturday at Atelier Artista. Now, I've never been in a book club, and so I assume, seeing on Oprah, that everyone gets together and reads the same book and sits in a sharing circle. That's not what I see for this type of book club. I think we need accountability buddies, but also I want to present some of my nicer books that don't go out of my house. I lend a lot of books out of the studio as it is already, but I was thinking other people can bring books, we can exchange books, and we can inspire each other in this book club with what we're reading. Also, having the books open and just looking, you may learn about a new artist or see something you normally wouldn't see or choose on your own. So this club is about being inspired in new ways. And I would encourage you to bring a notepad or a sketchbook. It's just going to be about 2 hours. I'm also bringing my sketchbooks from high school that you can leaf through, because I think one of the main things that isn't talked about in a lot of art practices or art YouTube channels is the practice of sketchbooking is covered. Somewhat how to make the ideas come to fruition. But I think being around people and having a community and talking and pushing our ideas out together is a very important thing. And at the Atelier, we don't really have anything that does that so far. And so I want to do that and encourage individuals who I know their progress and where they are. Maybe they're looking to study the Bridgman, of which I'll say don't. You're not ready for that yet. And finding the right thing to read and study and get to the heart of where we can get the most out of what our forefathers have already done and put into books. There's just so much knowledge in here. Where to look for us to extract the most and get out of the most. It may take a while to write them to produce them. It's not as quick as Instagram or TikTok, but for me, the solidity of the ideas that I get from books is so much more valuable and rich. I love the experience of books, and that's where I get the majority of my ideas. A lot of the ideas I have come out of looking and reading. So I propose you come down to Bunny's Book Club if you're in Calgary and you have some time available. It should be fun. 2 hours at Atelier Artista. Basically, the first place I encourage you to look and grow your ideas is here, in a stack of books. Together, let's do more of the stuff we want to do and less of the stuff we don't really want to do. Deal? Shake on it. If you like this type of content, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.